I just had some Sprite. So, basically what you just saw was footage of the cosplay photo shoot that I went to today. Also, I'm in a new place. This is my dad's house. I came here on the weekend. So basically what happened is I went as the 9th Doctor from Doctor Who, the one that Christopher Eccleston played. And I went there. We were at the old burial ground in downtown Halifax, on Barrington, and there's like the intersection kind of like this, so it goes a bit, and then in here was the old burial ground, this being Barrington Street, and this being Spring Garden Road, except Spring Garden Road is straight like this, so it was kind of like that-ish, except it was a completed box. So, I just realized I'm still talking in an English accent. So, we just kind of chilled there for a little bit, and then these, wedding people came, and they were, having, a wedding or something, they had a wedding, and then, excuse me, we were doing our group shot at that moment. I'll snap my fingers. So we were having our group photo, and they came and they stood in front of us, and it was weird, and they had photographers, and we got our picture taken again. And then I made a new friend. Her name was Theta, I think. At least that's what it is on Facebook. And we took pictures of us being proper English gentlemen. And then we kind of we went to the second cup on Spring Garden Road, and Theta got, I have to clear my throat. Theta got a hot apple cider, and she let me try some, and then I bought one myself because it was really good. And then on Barrington Street, there's this, I don't know what I'm doing there. So on Barrington Street, if you keep walking, here's, the little demented box thing that I was doing, like this. Yeah, there, like that, the little demented box. This being Spring Garden, and this being Barrington. If you keep going down Barrington, and you just keep walking, then you'll eventually come across this little park with, a playground in it. And they all moved there while I was at second cup, and I was like, thanks, guys. So we stood there for a bit, and then I came back. So I started watching this documentary about David Tennant, the guy who played the 10th Doctor Who. The 10th Doctor, my bad. Oh, the 10th. Anyway. So, and it was him, tracing back his heritage, and I'm, halfway through it, and I'll put a link to the first part right here. Right on my forehead. Right on my forehead. Click on my forehead if you want to see the first part on my forehead. So, I'm halfway through it, and he's going through his family history, on his dad's side. Yeah, on his dad's side. He got to look back as far as his great-grandfather. Yeah, his great-grandfather. And they were cutters, whatever that means. They probably cut something. And then they got forced to the city, and then stuff happened. Yeah. And I'm halfway through it now. Ooh, yeah. And also the end of Act 5 animation for Homestuck. That's at 100% finished, so you're going to see that within a few days, and I might do a reaction video Probably not, actually. Those are kind of dumb. I don't really want to be like, well, that's that character, and, they did that, and then they're doing this. And, wow, that happened, and this is spoilers. So, yeah. Now I'm gonna finish off my 7-Up. And I took a preemptive talking drink because my throat still feels like garbage. So, sorry for the lack of... Actually, I'm gonna finish this first. So, sorry for the video yesterday, but I was feeling kind of crappy. And I stayed up all night upgrading my iPod to iOS 5. I don't have it on the table next to me, but it has iOS 5. Is that a blanket? Yes, it is. That's a blanket, too. So I spent all night upgrading my iPod to iOS 5, and it was just god-awful. And then... I just was sick and tired, and I just wanted to sleep, so I slept. And, yeah. So, to make up for that, I'm gonna put out 2 videos today. This video, which will probably be the last video. So, really, me saying this is kind of pointless, because I have a shorter video. Unless I don't have a shorter video, and this is the shorter video. In that case, this video is gonna go up first. Because whenever I upload 2 videos at a time, I use the YouTube thing where you can add 2 files to upload, and then it starts with the first one, and then it... Wait, that makes no sense. But I'll probably just... I'll upload that... I'm gonna upload this one first. Yeah, so... tomorrow I'm definitely going to have a vlog. I'm gonna be back at my house. I have to wipe this bothering me. So I'll be back at my house, and, yeah, so... I guess I actually have one more thing to talk about. For the thingy where I'm getting a money thing, I'm getting store credit, I actually have to ship the thing back. So, yeah, and the 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver, which I could have used today, because it's the same thing the 9th Doctor has, and all I have is an app on my phone that makes the noises, and it shows it, but it's not really all that good. So, I have to ship it back, and then I'll get my $69.99 in store credit. So, what I'm gonna do is, because the tablet that I wanted to get for my girlfriend is out of stock, so I'm gonna get... I have it on my phone, so I'll open that up. Oh, brilliant, it's in the recently used. So I'm gonna get the touchscreen gloves so I can use my phone in the winter, and I'm gonna get the 10th Doctor sonic screwdriver, which is also a pen too, so... And then I'm gonna get the laptop sleeve for my MacBook, which actually does do travel now, because before, when I used to move it around, the screen would get all messed up. But now it doesn't, I guess, because the screen can't really get any more messed up than it already is, so... Anyway, hopefully I can get those soon. You know, get the watch sent off, and then get the store credit, and then order my stuff, hopefully before the next photo shoot thingy. Yeah. I guess I have just one more thing, I'm sorry. So in second cup, with Theta, we were talking about, like, who I make costumes of. And then the conversation somehow went to Harry Potter. And, she was like, you know, you'd probably make a really good Lucius. Lucius. I don't want to say Lucius, that's Homestuck. But she was like, you know, you'd probably make a really good Lucius. Then we were talking about, like, who I could be. I'm sorry, I have my MacBook on my lap and I'm trying to get myself comfortable. Then we were talking about, like, the present, like, when the books take place, and then she was like, you know, if you got a wig, then you could probably do a pretty good Ron. And I was like, Maybe. I guess I'll try. So, yeah. And that's all right now that I can think of that I want to talk about. So, tomorrow I'm going to be at my house. I've already said this. So, thanks for watching, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.